G'day, I'm Trent Maxwell.
And I'm Lee Mason.
We want to welcome you to our Live, Learn, Survive podcast. Since 2018, Lee and I have travelled the globe, met face-to-face with over 34,000 children in 6 countries across 3 continents. We created a series of award-winning children's books, a global online education program, and are founders of the Live, Learn, Survive charity, all focused on teaching children and young adults life skills that will not only help themselves, but help others too. We're on a mission to spread awareness about fire, water, and first aid education and inspire the next generation of first responders. So join us for the next half an hour with some fun, inspiration and kindness, and we'll try and learn something too. How are you this week, Lee? Welcome aboard. Nearly holiday time.
Maxi, this is my last job and I'm breaking up. It's break-up day. Going on a little holiday and I am excited. Out of a 1 to 10, I think I'm about a 28.
That's awesome.
I'm that excited.
Well deserved break. It's been a big couple of weeks, and I know it's been in your calendar. Once you go, every year, there's a 3rd year in a row, 4th year in a row you've gone.
It is.
So it's exciting that you're heading back there. Hamilton Island, beautiful part of the world.
Beautiful part of the world. So, nice to just get a few days under a palm tree before. It's a nice time of year to just, just a little reflect, and everyone's starting to get into the crazy time, and it's just it's that little pause before the festivities. So 100%. It's a really nice time to go, and not even a cyclone on the horizon. Remember last year I didn't get there, so very excited. I've just got to throw everything into my bag, and it's the easiest place in the world to pack for. Togs, dress, flip-flops.
Easy.
That's the go. So, too easy. So, happy. So, start us with the quote, Maxi.
Yeah, so the quote this week, Lee, is optimism is happiness magnet. If you stay positive, good things and good people will be drawn to you.
Excellent. Love it. So, it is good energy attracts. You can't not... someone says hello to you, it makes you smile. Good stuff attracts other good stuff.
Yeah,
that's just
100%. I totally agree with that quote. It's a great quote, and I'm a big believer. Once you change your mindset and you surround yourself with good, like-minded, kind people, good things start to happen.
Absolutely. So it's a great quote, and and it's like people. You can tell at the minute people are tired. People are starting to get to the end of the year. It's just, and it's like, if you can just, hold your, we're nearly there, people. Hang on in there. And, it's hopefully a lot of people, not everybody, a lot of people get a little break and, much needed time of the year. So good stuff, Maxi. So heaps of good news.
Yeah, there's heaps of good news.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a list of things here.
Yes.
Okay, so first things first, Newcastle last week. Apologies to our weekly listeners. We unfortunately didn't have time last week to record a podcast. We were up at Newcastle and we did a couple of schools up there. We did a number of filming, new videos, new content, new social media. We had a little meeting. It was a good couple of days away. It was short-lived, but it was amazing.
Yeah, it was a very hectic 36 hours for you out of Sydney. And, if we'd have, I didn't know we were going to put no podcast in the unfortunate event, but it was like, we just couldn't fit it in. And, we never miss. But I think between us, I don't know how many, what was the drive for you? How many Ks did you drive?
160 Ks.
Each way?
Oh, yeah, each way. So
you did about 320, 350 Ks. I did 1,700. Forgive us, people. We missed a week. So, in exceptional circumstances, we'll try harder next time.
Yeah, we'll be right.
Good stuff. So, yes, it was a great couple of days in Newcastle.
Yeah, good couple of days, and we've got some new merch and drawings. So, do you want to show everyone that on the YouTube?
Well, I haven't got the drawings to hand. They're gonna go. I've got to do. Well, probably next week people will see the drawings because I'm gonna. We've got to do something with for the illustrator,
Yes.
copyright and things. But look at this. How good for the YouTube people.
Yeah, we've got some tote bags,
Little
backpacks.
The perfecty swim bag. I tell you what, I'm taking one of these to Hamo.
They're awesome.
Gonna put me wet togs in it, Maxi. I'll get some of the. I'll get some videos of it on the beach. I'll get the content.
100%.
Get the photo on the of the beach. So yeah, that is going to be. So anyone, while we're still here, last chance, people, order your books. This superhero backpack is going to have in it first aid kit. There's going to be a rashi. There's some books. There's some pictures. There's all sorts of goodies going in it. So if you haven't ordered your book yet and you want to go into the draw to not just win one superhero backpack, win one for your friend as well. There we go. Get onto it. There'll be. You've still got time, so there you go. That ticks off the book thing, Maxi.
Yeah,
Andrew will be happy with me in the marketing department. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Just got to add. We did some new videos and new social grabs up there as well. Amazing backdrops, good storylines, and we look forward to sharing them from January next year.
Yeah,
and
we did.
I did a really cool experience for a call on the weekend out at Sydney Olympic Park and out at Surf and with Sally Fitzgibbons, with a bunch of members that are part of the All Experience, the call Live Limitless Experiences Club. And it was a great experience. I was very lucky enough to be a part of that and host it and be the MC, and look forward to hopefully working with them in the future.
Yes, they're a brilliant crew. We had an awesome meeting with them. The All Pacific, their program, you can sign up for free. And as you did, took some of the members for a day. So great program. I have got it on my list. We're joining that, Maxi. We're on to that. Right. So, and while we're in Newcastle, we stayed at the Mercure as well, which was great. So, excellent stuff. And one other thing that I haven't got one to show because they're in the fridge. The cookies, the Christmas cookies.
Of course, and the cards.
We love a Live, Learn, Survive Christmas cookie and a Christmas card. So, how good did they? They've arrived as well. So next week, got to do a bit of work for Santa. Bit of parceling and posting. So, so that's good as well. It's been a hive of activity.
It's been a big week, and the people that are going to receive those Christmas cards, and the cookies. Lots of love, and thank you for the support for Live, Learn, Survive, and we look forward to working and having you guys support us into 2025.
Absolutely, it takes a village, and this year we've had many acts of kindness from sponsors, companies, people, and this is our little thing at the end of the year. It's nice to just say thank you back. So, yes, when I'm back from my trip, that'll be it, posting and packing.
Beautiful.
Meanwhile, the cookies are in the fridge because it is a little bit warm here in Queensland. Yeah. It's that time of year again.
Heat wave down here in Sydney.
Busy. Stuff. So, alrighty, what have we got then?
Yeah, it's not really much of an unfortunate event, but the other night, after I finished the All Experience at the Sydney Olympic Park at the Newcastle there, I finished at 3:00. Talia was going to join me for that night. It was the day before I was meant to go back to shift at Bankstown, and we thought we'll have a nice low-key dinner at the Novotel or around the Novotel on Saturday night, not realising that Pearl Jam, it's the last concert for their tour, that they've been a world tour for the last year, and Sydney was their last tour, so they had all people from everywhere, thousands of people. Went downstairs. I was waiting for Talia at the bar. I thought, you know what, watch the cricket. We're 3 hours behind Perth, so so I watched the cricket, hanging out in the bar area, being responsible, of course, and I reckon I stood and waited for a chair and a table for, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half. And then
Oh, wow.
the one time I got up to go get a soda water from the bar, but the table I was eyeing off was vacant, and someone swooped in, and I missed out again.
Oh,
So it's
Maxi.
not really much of an unfortunate event, but I thought, waiting for something for so long, hanging
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Busy time, like Pearl Jam. So that would have been everybody, people wanting to see the last night. So,
So
well,
many different people.
I just, touched on like fair old. So for me, the drive to Newcastle was, I think, 7-ish hours. Seven, I don't know, can't remember. Seven, what is it? About 8, can't remember because we broke it up, so we didn't do it straight through. Coming home, I had an absolute dream run. Stayed at Foster. What an awesome, lovely little place that is.
It's a nice part of
Stayed
the world.
in an absolute, when you just pick a random hotel off the internet. Perfect. Just two awesome guys running this place, and just perfect. And I said to him, I wish you were in every country town in Australia. Great guys. Stayed there, left. Great dream run home. The road's better. There was no roadworks, all the rest of it. And then I think Brisbane pretty much rained the whole time I was away, the 5 days. And we approached Ballina. We know the airport at Ballina. We approached Ballina, and we could see this grey wall of cloud coming up ahead, and I was like, here we go. So we got to Ballina, we got to Byron. By the time we got just south of the Tweed, oh man, did it rain.
Yeah.
And then we got to Coolangatta Airport. We could not see. We actually got off the freeway, and we did the beach road from Coolangatta Airport all the way to Hope Island, which is, for anyone that knows, that's like the whole length of the Gold Coast. From Coolangatta home, over 2 hours. And this would be probably an hour and 15, an hour 20 if you get a good run, And Coolangatta had 200 mil of rain in 24 hours.
Wow.
When I got home, there was a tree down on Mount Cotton Road. The creek at the end of the road had been up. I think they'd just been smashed with rain all week, but fortunately, I brought the sunshine back. So we've all dried out a little bit this week. So, it was all good until we got to the Goldie, and man, did they get smashed. So, not too bad. At the end of the day, we were all home safe, but there were a lot of bumps on those that traffic around the Gold Coast. So, yes, excellent. So, and finally, at last, you've put a shift in.
Yeah, we've got dad jokes first.
Oh, dad jokes!
Yes.
Why don't I ever read that, Maxi?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Look at you
What
when
have you
you're
got
here.
this week?
So, Maxi, lucky I was prepared. What is the difference, Maxi, between a pirate and a farmer?
What's the difference between a pirate and a farmer?
Well, one buries his treasure, and the other treasures his berries.
I like it.
Not a lot, but he likes it. Sorry, you go.
What time is it when you have to go to the dentist?
I went to the dentist yesterday. What time was it then, Maxi, when I went to the dentist?
Tooth hurty.
Classic dad joke.
It is.
Okay, I've got another one for you. Yeah?
What have you got?
So, I got trapped in an elevator, Maxi, with an animal that looked a bit like a rabbit. It was a hair-raising experience.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I gave my handyman a to-do list, but he only did jobs 1, 3, and 5. Turns out he only does odd jobs.
Oh, nightmare. Well,
Yeah.
I've got one more. I've got one more that's on the page. I'm feeling, because it's holiday, I'm going to go crazy. Go for the 3. So, my Uncle Ben used to always say, with great power comes a huge electricity bill. I hope I got that right because I think I cut the end off.
There we go.
Oh, get off, Lee! Get off! Get off!
All
right, I'll get rid of that so I don't use it again. No one wants that. All righty. So,
job of the week.
Okay, we'll go back to it. You've put a shift in.
Yeah, back at the fire station this set. It's good to be back. I'll be back for a couple of weeks and then I'll be back on paternity leave when little Miss Sunny comes home.
Yes.
But yeah, the fire was busy. We had both days, we had a lot of substance calls, but not a lot of too much action, which is good because when there's a lot of action, it means people are injured and people are losing things.
Yeah.
But we had a couple of house fires, three house fires, 2 car accidents, a couple of medical access, a couple of fire alarms. Yeah, it was just one of those steady days where you get a lot of those certain calls. We had a fire at 2:30 this morning.
Oh.
This person didn't have a working smoke alarm, but their dog woke them up.
Wow.
So, if it wasn't for the dog, they might not have made it because the fire started in their old fridge and they evacuated, luckily, but their dog didn't. So when we got there, I was driving. The guys got in there and knocked a bit of the fire down. The occupant used an extinguisher to put the fire out and did a really good job. But a bit of smoke inhalation. We finished the job and we end up, the other crews that got there saved the dog. And the dog's all, I was going to say,
please tell me the dog got out when the dog was the smoke alarm.
Yeah. So the dog was still in there for the whole time, but the guys end up rescuing the dog. Eventful couple of days at the fire station. But going into lifeguarding, last Tuesday of all days, I did a lunch shift before we went to Newcastle and ended up doing the old school rescue using a rescue tube.
You told me about this.
Yeah. Surfer, never surfed before, got stuck between Bronte and Tema, very dangerous area, up against the rocks. Panicked, went up the rocks, got pretty much cheese grated up against the barnacles and the rocks, sharp rocks there. One of the guys, Kalen, went in with the rescue board. I went in with the rescue tube. Turns out the rescue board wasn't useful because it was too close to rocks and Kalen would have got in trouble. So I managed to get up close to the rocks with the rescue tube and get up the rock platform and walk the guy out. And luckily, he's very lucky. If he hit his head the wrong way or if you
were you able, you say you were able to walk him out? You didn't have to bring him out through the ocean?
Yeah, walk him through the back of the rocks there. So
right.
But obviously he didn't know how to do that, so we had to guide him through there.
Bit of local knowledge.
Yeah, it was a decent rescue. So between the 2 jobs that I do and then throw in a couple of schools, it's been an eventful week.
Absolutely.
As a firefighter and a lifeguard and an educator. So
absolutely. So I've got one more question about the dog, Maxi. What kind of dog was he?
It was a little it was like a little Jack Russell, I think. Yeah, little Jack Russell, little cutie.
Bless him.
But yeah, he was okay. Small dogs, he was behind the lounger under the bed or something, and the guys found him, so he was okay.
Yeah, and you know what, little one, nice and low. Had a little bit more time than everybody else, so
right.
Exactly, good stuff. Well, good job, Maxi, and good to put your boots back on, mate.
Put the boots back on.
Get back on the truck. Bet you missed the bells and sirens. I bet you missed them. Yeah. So good stuff. Good stuff. Alrighty. So what do we got next then, Maxi?
Tip of the week.
Tip of the week.
Yeah, tip of the week this week is slips, trips, and falls. Be mindful close to the edges of waterways, rivers, lakes, dams, watering holes, pools, creeks, off the coastal walk. Slips, trips, and falls, know your surroundings, make sure you have situational awareness, know where you place your footing. If you were to fall over, know how to correctly protect your head, try and grab onto something and so on. And it's just one of those things where people get caught out, they slip and they fall and they get into stressful, dangerous situations. So just know your surroundings, know what you're doing. And an event was to arise, know how to go get help and how to get out of that situation.
And it's that same old thing that we always say, people have got no intention of going into the water. Something happens, they end up. I think there was I don't know the circumstances, but I think there was another drowning yesterday.
Yeah.
There was one in the Royal National Park a few days ago. There was another one yesterday.
My cousin Macca, who's been on this podcast, he worked on the guy yesterday, I think, but that passed. So, it's told about 6 degrees of separation. Very, as an ambo, dealing with those stressful situations in the national park. And, these people are swimming in areas that are not patrolled. They don't know how to swim. They're in dangerous areas. So you just need to look after yourselves.
Yeah, it's not ideal. So just please stay safe, people. And that's a really good tip, Maxi. So, make sure people we'll keep hammering them out over summer and make sure, one or two of them stick. So, alrighty, what have we got then next, Maxi?
We have crazy facts.
Crazy facts.
Yeah, I've got a couple of random ones here.
Let's go.
Bring it back to random facts. The oldest living land animal on Earth is a 192-year-old tortoise named Jonathan.
Oh.
Cool. The deepest part of the ocean is approximately 35,876 feet down. Wow. A silverback gorilla can lift over 1,700 pounds. Very heavy. Winds on Neptune can blow faster than 1,200 miles an hour.
Way.
And the average person blinks 14 to 17 times per minute. There you go. Yeah. And there's one more here. 90% of the world's population lives in the Northern Hemisphere. That's a pretty cool fact.
So what's the percentage?
90% live in the Northern Hemisphere.
That's crazy. That means there's only 10% of us down here?
Yep. Compared to everywhere else in the world.
That's incredible. I suppose when you think about it, Europe, North America, China, Russia. Yeah. Wow. Crazy. There we go. So wonder we don't topple over. I've got a quick question. The ocean, 35,000 feet deep.
Yep.
Do you know where that is?
I think it's in the something trench, just off Japan. Miramar Trench, or
okay.
I'll type it in.
We'll find out. The only reason I was curious of that, when you're flying, don't you fly at 35,000 feet?
Yeah.
And you feel a long way up.
I was right. It's the Mariana Trench near Guam in the Pacific Ocean.
Guam, okay. Oh.
10,984 meters. That's about 10K.
So that's crazy, isn't it? To think as high as you fly, that's as deep as the ocean. The
immense pressure, near freezing temperatures, and lack of sunlight make this environment one of the most extreme on Earth. Wow.
Whoa, be some creatures of the deep down there.
Oh, there'll be some stuff down there. Yeah. Anyway, what have you got, Lee?
Okay, so bit of a early reflection really for me, Maxi, because it's 26 years ago today.
Mm-hmm.
I left my English life to get on a plane to Australia. So I thought, I remember the day, took off from Heathrow Airport and the clouds disappeared between. And I thought, well, when am I going to be back? Who knows? So here we go. Some facts about Australia. And this is quite spooky. If you visit one new beach in Australia every day, it would take over 26 years to see them all. So I've been here as an Aussie 26 years today.
Mm-hmm.
So for every day I've been in Australia, I could have gone to a different beach.
Wow.
And not seen the same beach twice.
That's crazy. That is a crazy fact.
That also tells me we got a lot of work to do, Maxi. There's all them beaches. We got all those beaches that we need to know that people are safe when they find them. Australia is the only continent in the world without an active volcano.
Wow. Didn't know that.
So there we go. We've got 3 times as many sheep as people.
It's cool.
I wonder how many times kangaroos we've got. 3 times. What would that be? Insane. The largest Greek population in the world, besides Athens in Greece, is in Melbourne, which huge Greek population in Melbourne. And Brisbane, my hometown, has the World Championships of cockroach racing every year. Good on you, Brizzy. And the last thing, do you think you need to go to Europe? I don't think so, because the Australian Alps receives more snowfall than Switzerland.
Wow.
There we go. So yeah, and the last thing, we're known in Australia for our flora and fauna and the cuddly marsupials and some of our animals, and they can't be found anywhere else in the world. So that does make us quite unique. So good on you, Australia.
No,
Thank you for making me so welcome over the last 26 years. It's no place like home. New home. Stuff. Good stuff. So there we go. So right, more reflection. Let's go.
Yeah, reflection this week is just some of the testimonials we get from the schools. It keeps a few on the fire burning. Last week, within not even a couple of hours I left the school, we're getting emails or testimonials from the teachers that listen to our program and our workshop. And it's really good to know that, we're doing a good job by educating some of the kids and the teachers at these schools, but it's also good to get a bit of a pat on the back knowing that we're doing the right thing and help and inspire the next generation.
Absolutely, we did. Absolutely. And you know what? It was like one of the things that, same again like last week, and we just literally had an awesome one from Abby, who was at the Callaghan College. And it was part of their Year 7 safety unit. They do Swim Survive program. And they incorporated our visit with that. And she was absolutely thrilled and highly recommended us. So, it's the same thing. We've been sending a few emails out today. And, schools that are looking for 2025, part of their Year 7, the safety unit, the Swim Survive program, get in touch. We've got, there's all over our website, how to get in touch with us. So it would be absolutely awesome to get to more schools in 2025. And we're starting to book things in. So, it is, and it is great because it absolutely does keep the, you come away and you got such a buzz because everyone's had a great day. People have learned something, and it just does make you inspired. You just want to do more. So, great. Sit back and look at it. So, alrighty then. What else have we got then, Maxi?
Playlist. So the playlist for the Live Learn Survive Spotify playlist is Only Love by Ben Howard. It's already been added. Great song, very chilled, similar to Ziggy Albert's and Vance Joy, just a bit more of a good vibe. Yeah, great song. Only Love.
Some of these nice things coming into summer, Maxi. So, a bit of a chilled vibe for summer. So, good stuff.
Rule for
the rule book. What do we got?
Yeah, rule for the rule book this week. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Wise words, my friend. Yeah, just don't say anything. It's just like, just don't say anything. And it's the same thing that comes back to the quote at the beginning, like, optimism is a happiness magnet. If you stay positive, who needs to be saying, nice things? Just,
100%. Just be kind, be nice, and if you
move aside.
Move aside. Don't
move on. Water off a duck's back. Yeah, exactly. So, no, that's a great rule, Maxi. Well, that's a great little chat. We're almost at 30 minutes.
Almost at 30. Rob will be happy.
Rob will be
But,
happy if he's doing his run and stuff, so that'll be cool.
Have a great holiday. Enjoy. And we'll be back late next week.
Yes, exactly. So we'll be back next week. And as we keep saying, we've got some great guests over Christmas and the holidays. And we're going to be together next week. And then we've got absolutely right through to the end of January. So we've been doing a lot of things and storing them up. So we can't wait to share them because there's some brilliant guests. So
There is.
yeah, exactly. All right then, Maxi. Well, I got to go. I've got a plane to catch, mate.
Yeah, well, enjoy. Stay safe.
There's a palm tree waiting for me. I've got my book, got my togs. I'm going to go and get a few laps in.
Good stuff. I hope you have a great trip. Enjoy and rest up and enjoy the wind down of the year that was.
Okay, and we will see everybody next week. Take care.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.